Greetings and welcome to Factorio. I'm Dgray and today we continue our let's play of Krastorio 2, where last episode we just got this beautiful crusher to glass setup done. So now we have some more things on the main bus, and now we move on to one of the last things we need before we can automate the first two sciences. That is being the greenhouse. So let's just go and grab a bit of wood so we can get one crafted and then make our wood cell. I think it's a good idea just to have it by itself, since I think we will need quite a bit of wood in the future, since it is used for one of the basic things we need. So let's just craft one for now and see how it goes and what it needs. This might also be the time where we add water to the main bus, since that is one of the two things we need to make trees, which is pretty much just water and energy. One thing I did notice though, when looking at it, pollution, -5. That means it sucks up pollution, so that is actually a very good thing. I don't think it's that much, but every little bit helps. And to be honest, if we wanted to, if we used solar or wind turbines, we could probably remove all the pollution from our map. But yeah, let's not try that right now. So let's just place it down right here for now, just to see how it looks. And I want you to make wood. So that takes 1.5 seconds per wood. So 40 every 60 seconds, so that is 1.5 seconds per wood at crafting speed 1, and that is what we have. So all we need now is just to get water down this way, hook it up, hook up some power, and then we should be golden. So we'll have wood running on this line, pretty much going up this way because we want it to go back to our little mall here, pretty much crossing into our passive provider. And then we want water to flow in. We could make these ones to pipes. Should probably add pipe to what's it called, our mall, now that I think about it. So here we go. Let's just do it right here. One every half a second. You need a ton of pipe. We could do double pipe for now. What if we just do double pipe and then do one underground and then build up a bit of storage? Let's store, let's just say 400 in each for now, just to get a bit of surplus of normal pipes, since this needs a lot more at the same crafting speed. We might have a problem with the input. Let's just help it a small amount. So that is that. Let's get ourselves a pump. And let's get the water funneled in to this area. I have a feeling this is going to empty out our steel quite heavily, since that is needed. Let's just make this a bit smaller. Let's say we want to have a few things on us at all times. Please give us 50 power poles. Let's give ourselves 50 inserters. Let's give ourselves 400 belts. Thank you. Yeah, let's set this to 50 for when we start to request it. And what I actually do love, or like even, about this new setup, it shows if it's in the logistics system. At least that's what I think. I have 400 now, that's why it's not the way. But if I have it, it turns yellow, or that might indicate the sum is on its way. Something like that. But that does give us some of our main things. So now we just need to hook up our water to our main bus. And let's do it right here. You go to here and you can continue up this way. Might just do it here for now. Continuing over this way. Whoa! That is a long pipe. Holy moly. Is that because of Krastorio? Oh, look at that, guys. That's insane. Does that mean I can pretty much skip some of this as well? Whoa, that... Okay, underground pipes, way better than they used to be. Let's also get some of those in our storage. Let's get 50 view and 50 normal pipes to have a bit stored, and luckily the robots can always deliver it to us. Sorry about that outburst of excitement, because I didn't expect it to be that long. That's what she said. Nope. Nope, that's not what she said. Oh, sorry about that, guys. That was... wow, I was just generally surprised about how well that worked. There we are. That is hooked up. Power is still fine. Everything is flowing. And building up. Perfect. So let's hook up a few things. Water flowing this way. Water's gonna flow down through the main bus. And then we're actually quite close to having our wood automated. Oh, look at that jumps. That is so nice. I think it uses less pipe to make these. Are they more expensive then? 15. So it's 15 times as long? Is that the case? I think it's more than that. So, wow. What if we just get it in right here? Then we can move this one down a bit. Pretty much just having it a bit further down until we figure out how this build will work the best. And let's not take off, remove too much room, that is. So that will be the water in. Oh, we just need to hook up this one out here. So that is water. And we can, oh, if that connects up like this, and we can just do them in conjunction. And output on the bottom side. Oh god, guys, that is brilliant. Let's hope that, because then we can save a bit of power poles. But first, let's just take a blueprint of this part, so we can easily move them around. So power probably can't. Oh, look at that! How lucky is that that actually works? And let's just craft a few of these to get this one hooked up. And there we are. Come on, just one more and we're good to go. That means the rest of these will be put in. And you can start to get some power. Eight robots bringing them down. Oh, we're not connected up because the logistic networks are just outside of reach because we're doing double these. But there we are. Please place in these, if you would be so kind. And that is pretty much wood automated. Wonder if one can output fast enough. It might be able to. We'll just do that and that. And then hook this back up to the main bus. Pretty much just take this one. And go all the way down here. Oh, right here. That should be placed in by the robots if we had any that could do it. Or actually had these in storage, which we don't. And then you'll be on the 4th one right here. Let's drag you down to right here. Oh, look at that. Is that really all we need to do to get wood? Can I output fast enough? 1 per second. Let's see if this can output fast enough so we don't have any more standing here draining things. But that is wood going. It's gonna go all the way back up the main bus. Gonna go back into here. Let's just do it at a very easy place. So if we just do this. Jump. Jump and get you in right here. Pretty much get one more loader. Get you turned like that. And get you to jump a few times. And just do this thing. That means we'll just have a single loader right there into our passive provider. And limit it to 2 stacks. So that should be wood coming in. That should be used to craft all of this. And that means that we have one more thing automated. Oh, look at that, guys. That is brilliant. Did it take all of it out? I think it might have. So that is wood. Automated. Don't know if it's enough. But it is at least getting this running. It is not enough to keep this running. Craft speed 0.5. It is enough. Then we just need 1 a second. Oh, what is that? 1 a second? Is that correct? Yeah, 1 a second. That means we need half a second, and that is 1 every 2 seconds, and that is what it can output. So it can supply a lot of what we need, at least enough to get this running. So that is perfect. That is running just as... Oh yeah, we can craft you rock, but that has the same... Well, that's quite expensive, but quite fun we can craft them, to be honest. And we can craft trees. Oh, that's quite fun. But we have wood coming in. That is the main thing I wanted to set up this episode. So now we need to look at the next part, being our science. I think that is the next thing I want to get automated. Because the rest is actually working out quite nicely. We could set up more greenhouses, but I think right now they are outputting enough for our needs. Might want to set up these to have that going. Might run out of belts doing this, but please you and undergrounds. Split us even. That will move those. That will start to make undergrounds. That means we'll start to get supplies. And that's one less thing we have to worry about having in our inventory. These are also filling up nicely, to be honest. And yeah, let's just build that. We still have enough iron coming in to support us. So let's just use some of it while we can. So let's start to look at science. I know I'm wasting a bit of room doing this, but there is a reason for doing it. It might not be clear. Oh wait, I know something. One thing we can do. I was saying it might not be clear right now, but to be honest, we could have stolen a lot of this forest as well to get all of our robots up and running. Because if we take this one and make that in our mall, I think that'll be fine. Please make you as well, 1 stack. That will slowly get built. That will slowly get put out into these. Give me you. I don't want to handcraft that much. Please take you, grab some of that. Anything else I want or need? Not really. Let's craft that. Because we can actually get some wood from somewhere else if we wanted to. But let's just wait a bit with that. Did we save this little blueprint? We did. Of course, it's right on top of this one. There we go. That's the power. Move down to here. Almost at least. And let's go down one more. There we are. Let's remove some of these trees. Please remove all of that so we can actually see something. And that's one of the good things about robots here as well, is I don't have to chop down all these trees by myself. I've done that before, but chopping down a forest takes so long. And I'd rather not. Oh. We might have to go up and add a few more steam engines to the mix. 8, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll give us a bit more than we have already. So probably expand out this as well, getting more throughput here. That might actually be necessary. Luckily, that is very easy for us to do. So let's get in some burner ones. We'll always use that here in case the power goes out, but that will also affect this one, which is a bit annoying, but not really anything we can do about it. Let's get the last two in as well. More than doubling our power. Pretty much 2.5 times expansion. Let's just do this, it's a bit easier to see where we have to place everything then. Stupid rock. Oh, it's not rock. Small shipwreck. That is done. And if you guys are wondering why I can do this, it's Squeak Through, as we talked about before. Oh, that's a lot of pollution. And that is helping us quite a bit, getting power running. Oh yeah, I'm an idiot. The reason why we were lacking power was not because we weren't producing enough, it was just because our roboports were filling up with power. So let's remember that in the future. Do you have anything here? Oh, we do have a bit. Let's just steal all of you. Might not be necessary anymore, but it's always nice having a bit of a surplus here back at the base. So that is outputting fast, or as fast as it can. But let's give it some better things to work with. That is pretty much all it can output at the moment. We'll just need to do some of it on the near side. Maybe these. And then we are outputting as much as we can. Now only 6 is working. 6 out of 15. Yeah, it might be because it's filling up. That is my only explanation for that. To be honest, I should probably be removing this instead of doing this. And expanding out a little. Yeah, we need to expand this out. Right now I'll just go drop in all of this and then we'll expand out a column. I think that is one of the important things to do. So please take this. 2 please, to here. And you can get a bit as well. And then we'll just set up a small amount of furnace crafting right here. Please craft that. We will need to get one in to supply the stone. So please just take it right here. You can jump from here to here. I think that'll be good enough. And to be honest, let's just do this. Let's fix this down here. You can go into here. I'll kind of remove you, and then I'll build the rest by hand. Oh, let's not do that. That would be quite bad. Do any of you know how to destroy our blueprint book? I can't remember. But one thing I do remember is if you middle mouse button in here, you can add certain things to the bar down here. Pretty much the same way as you do out here. So when you go to find things, you can just take it from in here. And I kind of want to do that right now. We can fix the hotbar in the future, but this is a good way to do it as well. So that was that. Oh yeah, stone in. Need to make loaders as well. At some point. Ooh, they are quite expensive, all this. Let's just help it out a small amount. And let's get all of our belts. That one, splitter and loader. And let's get you hooked up right here. Two stacks. A loader on it. Please the opposite way. Let's go in. Oh yeah, I forgot about the loaders for the factories. I think, are they faster? I want to go and try something with one of the builds we did before. I haven't played that much with loaders, but I think we can do something in terms of getting it out or maybe into these. What if we, in this one, instead of having these, just do one loader? Okay, I want to test this. Can we do it? There we are. Does it work like this and then one in? Nope. What about the other way? Nope. This way? Nope. I thought there was some way of putting it in with loaders, but seems not. So thank God we did this. But oh wait. Please take this back. Don't want all that in my inventory. So yeah, this is all working. They are all filling up the things around the base. Just like we wanted. But yeah, we are looking at these to get this kind of hooked up in a cell. We might do that next episode instead. I kind of want to get a few things finished before we do it. So what do we have? The power we did solve, that shouldn't be an issue. This is all running as fast as we can, but we do have a few things we'll need to set up very soon and add to our main bus if we don't want to move everything by robots. Oh, I'm debating if I want to move things by robot. Nope, let's not do it yet. Let's just stick with our initial plan. I think that'll be the best. So making this one requires a lot of wood. Don't think this outputs enough wood. Let's just add one more greenhouse. So we don't have to think about it for now. Maybe two more. Let's add 3 more. Just to see if it hooks up the way I think it does with these down the line. Maybe let's clear out a few trees that are in our way. You have to go away here. We'll have a main bus coming this way very soon. And I kind of want to be able to see what we have to work with right here. Can this one? We can connect up like that. That's perfect. That should mean that this... Can we actually move this one now then? Ah, power this way instead. Can move you as well then. Haha, saving power poles. That is the future. Maybe every second one can be on the opposite side of the belt to have things run a bit better. So as soon as these are done picking up the trees, they will place down this, or I can just help them. Water is flowing through, doesn't need that much, and there, that's 4 times the wood production, and then we should have enough to make electronic circuits and some of these things as soon as we hit next episode. Yeah, I'm gonna be quite excited when making this, because wood, copper, iron, copper, and this one needs quite a few things, so it's gonna be a rather interesting build. Not this one. This one will be extremely easy, but nonetheless one we should make first thing next episode. I might fly out. What's it called? The tech cards or the science cards to labs instead of moving it by belt, since you will have them coming in from all over the base, and I'm not quite sure how it will look yet. But that'll most definitely be something we look at next episode. So right now this is running, giving us not a full belt, not even a half a belt, but giving us about, what is it, 4 every 6 seconds. Which is not that bad. Yeah. No. 4 every 1.5 seconds is what I'm trying to say. That makes more sense. Don't know what the other one was. That was exceedingly wrong. So yeah, that is what happens once in a while when you don't use your brain. So all of this is flowing in. Wood is flowing in, and things are working. So I will end the episode here with the promise that we'll look into science next episode before we go into electronic circuits for mass production. So hopefully you look forward to that, and hopefully you'll give me a like and a subscribe, and join me on Discord and all the other social media places. Join me on YouTube with memberships or Patreon and whatever jazz you fancy. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I've been Dgray, and I'll see you next episode. Bye, guys.